Is it over? Is Jeremy back? Is it over?
Welcome back. It's been a couple weeks.
I was in New Mexico.
You were in New Mexico.
You got sick.
I got sick.
And now we're here.
Yeah. And I didn't get COVID or anything. I was just feeling nauseous and unwell. I didn't have a temperature. I could taste everything. But, in today's world, if you're not feeling well, it's probably best to just keep our distance. So it's been like a whole...
2 weeks?
It's been like a whole 2 weeks. I was sick last weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sick last weekend. So it's been a whole week since I was sick. But the weekend before that, he was in New Mexico. And then so it's been 3 weeks since our last recording, I think.
Yeah.
Is that accurate? Okay. Since then, I mean, you guys know. Yeah, if you're watching a finance.
Not even finance. If you just paid attention to any news headline, anytime within the past 2 weeks even.
In the past 2 weeks, yeah, you would know about GME. Now, the week before last week, Adam and I we met or we were texting each other. That's what was it?
Yeah,
we
were texting.
Yeah, we were texting each other, and I think you suggested we go into BlackBerry. And then just to preface, first of all, none of this, like everyone says, is financial advice. We're just
this is what we're doing. This is literally what we're doing.
Two just regular dudes trying to make money, failing at it. But we're learning along the way. So you and I have been texting. Now, before I had mentioned AMC when AMC was around 280. Mm-hmm. But both you and I agreed that we should wait until vaccine news came out, like good vaccine news and reopenings and whatnot, because you have Cinemark and you have AMC, right? And at $2.80, if you look at the AMC graph, and I can pull it up real quick here. Let's go to AMC. Not the 30-minute, but let's go to the month. Let's look at the overall big picture. So if you look at AMC, since 2014, 2014 they did what stocks did, but since 2017, looking at this graph, it's just been a downward go, right? Now, most recently, if we look, really scrunch this up, way back here, when Adam and I spoke about it, $2.90.
The literal bottom.
It's, January 21st, January 2021, we wanted vaccine news. And then I know your friends were texting you about BlackBerry. They had a lot of good things coming out. Mm-hmm. BlackBerry, now it's going to be a similar looking graph here. But you had mentioned BlackBerry, I think around this time, December, January. Around $7. We looked at it, and I think we both considered it, but nothing.
Heavily considered it,
but we didn't do anything on it. Now, I'm mentioning these stocks, and as you can see here, BANG, BANG, is the acronym everybody is using. BlackBerry, AMC, Nokia, and GME, or GameStop. And so last week, Adam and I, out of these four stocks, we decided to go in Nokia.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have this whole spiel on Nokia where you just shilled it to me, and I was like, please let me in. Yeah. And okay, we'll bring this back to the 30. Okay. So now, as you can see, this graph doesn't look all too good. Now, Nokia, some big points.
one thing that's more personal to me because I lived in Singapore. They just partnered up with StarHub.
Okay, well, explain what StarHub is to
StarHub.
non-Singaporeans.
StarHub is like Singapore's internet provider, among other things. Like your TV is connected to StarHub. Your phone service provider is connected to StarHub. Nokia, it has 27% market owns 27% of the 5G market in the entire world. So
okay, wait, how does that relate to StarHub though? So does Nokia own part of StarHub or?
No, they just partnered up to StarHub to provide that 5G.
Okay.
Yeah. And so that StarHub thing is just really small. Singapore is a small country. It's cool. It's just a cool fact, personal to me. But in an overall picture, in the entire world, the 5G in the entire world, Nokia owns or operates and provides 27% of it. They just see. I don't think this is relevant now, but they did get a contract from NASA to put 5G on the moon. They in the past in this past quarter have won 100 contracts. Now, one bad news for that is that they did lose their Apple contract to Samsung, but they haven't been completely wiped off Apple's table yet. Apple, they're still, from the news that I've read, they're still in negotiations to work with Apple in some capacity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, when you say put 5G on the moon, like what will that do?
I mean, we can look it up right now, but it is like it's nothing's in the works yet.
Okay. I mean, just like if they succeed at pulling it off, like what are the effects of that? Will just like worldwide coverage of 5G or what's
I'm gonna say I don't know because I don't want to say any false information. Yeah, I'm just gonna say I don't know. Right. But just Google Nokia, NASA. I mean, you'll pull it up. Hold on, I can pull it up right here. Nokia, NASA.
I guess maybe just for future use when they just have people on the moon, they can just use cell phones. Like
I mean that's basically that's what it is. It's a 14.1 million contract to put a cellular network on the moon. Now I said 5G, right? Mm-hmm. But Nokia has
it's also 4G network.
Oh, 4G.
4G.
I don't know why they're doing 4G.
Oh, Nokia has a 6G.
Yep. Nokia will lead the European Commission's 6G research initiative. Yeah. So they have 27% of the 5G market, but they're already looking at 6G. And I'm sure all these other companies are also looking at 6G, but Nokia is they've already started. And from what I've read, they have quite a bit. Going back to this right here. Financials. Boom. If you like quarterly.
They just had their Q4 earnings? Okay.
Yeah.
It's right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Now See, this is confusing. Mm-hmm. This is confusing, and it's confusing because they're at a negative income, right? Now their profit, their revenue has gone up, but their income has gone negative, and you could say that's the reason for this drop right here.
Pull up the earnings call. Let's. Nokia Q4 earnings.
What I know is that they beat expectations by by half a billion is what.
So were they projected to lose more money and they didn't lose as much money, or?
No, it's earnings.
No, it's earnings.
Yeah,
okay.
Earnings.
Healthy gross margin. Here, go. Maybe go down like what they're spending it on.
Yeah.
6.6.
Yeah, I want to say what. I don't think they say they expected. I think this is just like, wait. Quarterly results.
Earnings release probably.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
Yeah,
basically. Let's see, net cash.
And then one thing I didn't realize before we owned Nokia is that the actual shares are obviously European because this is a European company.
They're Finnish, right?
They're Finnish, yeah. Which also, U.S. has got this weird thing with China right now, and they're moving away from Chinese provided 5G networks, and they're looking for other companies to provide that network. There's not a lot of good ones, but Nokia may be the best 5G provider outside of the United States that is not Chinese.
Yeah, so that's just like another taking its favor, right?
Yeah, exactly. So non-Chinese, foreign non-Chinese.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And everybody remembers their Nokia phone. Did you own a Nokia phone?
Did I? I think I did when I was like 10 maybe.
Yeah.
That was like
your first phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used a Nokia phone when I was in the military. Obviously because of its durability.
Keep scrolling down.
What are we looking for here?
Just to see what their expenses are. Maybe if you can Control F and then just find like total expenses or something.
Total.
Or not total, so just type in like expenses. Yeah.
Did I spell that right?
Yeah.
Expenses.
118 references. Yeah. Though. Keep. We want to find the number. Yeah. Provisions. Interest. Liabilities. Yeah. Here we go. Liabilities. What was this, 2020? Okay, this is, 5.57 liabilities. Okay, what have they been spending it on? Interest-bearing liabilities. Carrying amount. Oh, that's just millions. Oh, never mind. That's just they borrowed money. Commitments. Okay, Control F liabilities as well.
Liabilities.
P-I-L-I.
Huh? B-I-L?
B-I-L. Lia. B-I-L-I-T-E-S. Yeah. Okay.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Provisions, interest-bearing liabilities. This is the page that we just saw.
Yeah. Where is it? There should be like, there should be something with the total, as well. I just want to see what they're spending all that money on.
Yeah.
Or
what's
costing them.
Not to spend too much time on here. There's a lot of pages to this, and you can read it. What I'm trying to get at is that Nokia is a huge company. It's a time and tested company, and they have a lot of great things in the works, but the problem is, and this was the problem with the Bang stocks, it got wrapped up with GME, AMC, and BlackBerry, and I don't need to mention it. We're kind of late to make a video on it. There's a whole bunch of other YouTubers that have made better videos on it, but basically what happened is GME became these stocks became favorites in the Reddit community, which I am very much part of because, you know, I read what they talk about, and I'm invested in a lot of stocks that they're invested in. And you know, we brought this in previous videos, but if you look at what you know, Wall Street Bets is talking about, it's GME and AMC, PSA. So what happened is the Redditors wanted to force a short squeeze on GME because a hedge fund, primarily Melvin
Capital.
Melvin Capital had shorted it over
more shares than there were in existence.
Yeah, so has shorted it over 100 and I believe it was either 130.
That's the number I heard. 130.
30. Yeah, I keep hearing between 130 and 140, okay. And so you know it's a range between 130 to 140% of the shares available. So the Reddit community got together and started buying GME. GME. So as you can see, the price of GME, and we, you know, I looked at, I can't remember if I mentioned it in the video, but I looked at GME back in November when it was $15, like back.
Yeah, we talked about it.
We talked about it. Yeah, when it was $15, and it kept climbing and climbing, and it went even from what. Overnight went from like 150 to 400,
500
to almost 500. Yeah, to almost 500, which I think is the highest. Right here it says 140.
580 is this line.
Well, this is 480.
No, but 500 I think.
Yeah, so it never got to 500. It got to 480.
Okay.
Yeah. Now because a lot of Redditors trade on. Robinhood and Webull on apps, on trading apps. A lot of, you know, we're called retail investors. Mm-hmm. You know, we buy and sell. We're not part of any big brokerage or anything. We trade on our phones, right? So a lot of these companies, and Robinhood was the first one who did it, started to restrict trading on, I believe it was 13 to 14 different symbols, including the bank stocks. So BlackBerry, AMC, Nokia, and GME. Now, if you look at all of the graphs, they all look almost exactly the same. You know, there's a big pop, and then the day after, a huge sell-off, and the majority of the sell-off happened.
Those are probably the like institutions.
The majority of the sell-off was during after hours, where retail investors cannot trade, and all the institutions can. So I mean, this is just Nokia, you know, on a good day, and then the next day plummeted. Mm-hmm. GME, you know, did well. And then after hours, just plummeted. And then if we look on our Naga Merah list, same thing with AMC. Great day, plummeted. And then BlackBerry, same deal. Had a great day, and then just plummeted. And so the weird thing is that if you look at the AMC graph and then the GME graph, they look almost exactly identical. And that is really all because now I don't want to blame it just on it, but it just makes sense. And usually when usually the simplest answer is the correct answer, right?
What's that theory called, or that principle called? Occam's razor.
Occam's razor. Yeah.
I think so, right?
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Is it? Just type in like Occam's razor.
Oh, simplest. I'm already on this track.
Yeah.
Occam's razor. Yep. So when Robinhood and the other trading apps and really brokerages also, because TD Ameritrade did the same thing, when they restricted the trade for all these stocks, they allowed people to sell, but they didn't allow any more buys. Yeah, and so when you sell,
you push the orders back down.
Yeah. You can't buy when no one's allowed to buy any more stock of that stock, right? And they're only allowed to sell. Now, you would think it's like, well, shoot, I'm only allowed to sell, so I'm going to set my limit order up in like 10,000 for a share. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to let mine go, But, fear, that fear and uncertainty.
All the FUD, yeah.
Yeah, all the FUD. It kept pushing the stocks down. Now, AMC and GME, it fought it in the last, it kept pushing, it kept fighting. And now it's completely dropped and went down. Same thing for AMC. Nokia, though, our bet. It fought a couple of days, not as hard, but then it dropped. And then the earnings report, which was positive, overall positive.
It's right there.
Yep. The night before, it dropped. And it keeps...
And what did we buy Nokia at?
We bought Nokia at $7 a share. So right here. Oof. Now, by all counts, I'm trying to make sense of this. Yeah. Was this a FOMO buy or was it an actually good buy? And looking into the Nokia company, looking at how much
I think
publicity it had,
it's a little bit of both, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was a bit of FOMO, but out of all the stocks, right? I think it would have been best to either get into this one or BlackBerry.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I mean, when this pops off, it really isn't going to matter that much when we got into it.
Right. And so, but see, the thing is, there's even more sentiment that there's more good news coming out next week on Nokia, and it might go. I have a good example of what.
First of all, did Robinhood lift all the restrictions on buying?
Yes, okay. All the restrictions has been lifted.
Okay.
So now hopefully, Nokia will go back to trading organically.
At least 6.
Yeah.
I'm cool with $6.
Yeah. Trading organically and maybe go. Now we both knew that Nokia was a longer hold. But at the time we bought it, because it was such a good company and there was a lot of publicity in it, we thought that, at least myself, I thought that
it'll pop off to double digits.
Right? It's gonna blow up because, I mean, apart from GME and AMC, BlackBerry and Nokia are actually solid companies. Mm-hmm. They actually have something to back. Where no hate on the other two companies, but they're brick and mortar, and it's really hard for brick and mortar right now, but so it is what it is. I'm gonna show our account like we always do.
We
always have.
It's painful.
It's painful, but there it is.
Oof.
We're down to 425.
Dang. We're gonna we can't trade every week at this rate. We're kind of forced to hold Nokia. But honestly, as you said, it's not a bad thing to be holding, mm-hmm. right?
Mm-hmm. Actually, so. the example I want to show is OCGN. I had 200 shares at 150. I bought back here, but right here, you can see the graph starting to slump. I sold 200 shares at $1.57.
The literal bottom.
Yeah. Well, not the bottom of the whole graph.
Oh, okay. But the bottom of this, like...
Yeah, the bottom of this slump.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, was it 157? It may have been. But as you can see here, if I had held, I would have, taken it to 3, and then to 5, and then after hours, it's gone up to 825.
Ooh.
So what's 200 shares of $1.25? That's almost 16.50.
Yeah.
I think that is 16.50.
At $8, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Now that was literally $300 to $1,600.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If I had known this was gonna happen, we would have switched from this to this and just recouped all our losses. But I mean, you just don't know.
I mean, hopefully the Nokia chart will just look like this,
Yeah.
I mean, the next couple of months,
movement like this happen. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Movement like this, it happens. From this started on the 1st of February.
No, but do you see how it's like flat though? It's practically flat. And then look at the Nokia chart, right?
Oh, it's right here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Just to see what just to go with what Adam's doing right here. It's going flat, very low volume, step down, a big fight up, flat, and then up.
This was the test, and this was the real thing, right?
Yeah, this was the test, and then this was the real thing. So if you look at Nokia, now if you take away this, because this was
that's the abnormality, right?
Yeah, this was the abnormal. Yeah, what
I can't even say it. Right?
Yeah.
Abnormality. Yeah.
Yes. So Nokia, before it all happened, did go up, and then kind of tested it, but went down again. Now this happened, and then it was snuffed out by freaking institutions. I have no other explanations because I've never seen a graph like this before. Well, I have seen a graph like this for those pump and dump like Dogecoin. You'll see this in Dogecoin. Everybody is hyping up Dogecoin, and everybody's buying. The price goes up, and then some guy is like, I've made my 100 grand, I'm selling, and then it dumps. So this looks like a pump and dump, but Nokia is not a pump and dump company, right? And so it was snuffed out here, and then it goes up, dump, tried to go up, and then dump, tried to go up and dump. The volume has gotten low.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's probably just going to be flat for a while.
Yeah.
Probably it might take 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But then you start seeing that test pump up in, and just remember, don't sell that. Just hold it.
the pump.
Or just the test pump or whatever. Right?
Yeah, the test pump.
Yeah.
We're waiting for where did OCGN go? We got our test pump.
Well, what's the span from here to here? 21st
day.
21st.
No, this is the 28th, and then this is the first.
Oh, that's the year. Okay.
So 3 days.
3 days?
But over the weekend though.
Okay.
No, it was from Friday.
No, but how long is this? Because look, I think Nokia if you're gonna Nokia is definitely in its accumulation period, right? Mm-hmm. So how long is this period entirely?
This or starting from here?
Starting from here.
From here?
The 6th of January to the 3rd of February. So about a month.
About a month.
So I guess we'll just hold Nokia for all of February.
Yeah.
Assuming obviously they're not, their charts aren't correlated or anything.
No. This is a pharmaceutical company.
Yeah. No, but just I don't know. I feel like a month is a long time to accumulate. Yeah. It'll give enough time for news about GME to kind of blow off and everything like that.
Well, the Volkswagen.
Oh, I think I know what you're gonna show me.
Yeah. My bros, my fellow apes at on Wall Street Bets, they are convinced we are currently at this moment in time. Is this big? Please be big. Oh, I just want the photo.
Yeah, I mean, you can just open the photo in a new tab.
Yeah, I'll do that.
No, open image in new tab. You just open the
That's right.
Yeah.
My boys at Wall Street Bets are convinced we are at this point right here.
Like the literal. Oh, okay. I
not
guess.
the bottom.
No, but I mean, of this.
Yeah, Jimmy. Zooming out.
Yeah. So they think it's literally just gonna squeeze right back.
Yep.
Well, what would drive that? Or just they can't cover the shorts, or what?
With GME, it is the shorts. It's currently, I think, shorted between 40 to 50% right now.
So it's just like they're just trying to run them out of not being able to cover their shorts, and then they'll be forced to. Okay.
Yeah. Can you imagine if even if you sold up here in Volkswagen, and then it dumped, and you're like, yeah, I made the right choice, and then see this run all the way up? That would be painful.
Happened to me before in crypto, but it's just
yeah. But I mean, that's what we're fighting now. It's just I'm kind of I'm not happy about it. I am a firm believer in Nokia, and I feel like if Nokia wasn't part of the whole, if this whole GME thing didn't blow up as much as it did, if Robinhood and all the other retail investors did not restrict trading, I think it would have been like insane. I think the growth would have been insane
for Nokia
for all of them. Because there are people who, just like us, can't find themselves investing in GME because they can't see the company, right? They can't see the company sustain that sustain and justify that
level of value.
Yeah, that level of value. On the other hand, Nokia can, BlackBerry can. Yeah. AMC is also a hard thing, but
I mean, but I have no lost tears for these hedge funds getting short squeezed.
No. me either. It's a bummer when they when we're fighting on an unequal field. You know what I mean? So they're able to
trade after hours.
They can
they can get their buddies at Robinhood to shut it down.
The thing with Robinhood is they've claimed this, and over again in every one of Vlad's interview, he has said he did not get a call from Citadel. He did not get a call from anyone to initiate this. It was what Robinhood and all these other trading apps were dealing with is that their clearinghouse just did not have enough funds to cover the purchases. They needed like something like 10 billion or something like that. But Robinhood did raise 3-point-something billion to loosen the restrictions on all these trades. But the thing that smells a little fishy is that Citadel, which bailed out Melvin earlier last month, right, also has an investment in Robinhood. So Redditors fighting Melvin, which is backed up by Citadel, that also backs up Robinhood, which all
so it's like Citadel's just playing both sides, right?
which is what Robinhood users have been using to do their trades on. So that's the foul smelling thing. If it was some other, Fidelity, which I did open an account on for my personal self, Fidelity weren't part of any of that. They did not restrict anything. The only trouble Fidelity had was when all the Robinhood users moved to Fidelity.
They migrated.
Yeah. Moved to Fidelity, and that choked up their system a little bit because they weren't prepared for that many new accounts in a 24-hour day. That's the only problem Fidelity had. Everything else, they didn't restrict any trading. They just went ahead and did their own thing, just looking from the outside. And so a lot of Robinhood traders now are on Fidelity. I still have my Robinhood account. I have a Webull account, and I have my Fidelity account. And obviously our TD Ameritrade account.
Yes.
Now the thing with Webull, the thing with these trading apps, there are some stocks that you can't trade in on Webull and Robinhood, but you can on Fidelity and TD Ameritrade. A couple of them are. This is my favorite one, and I keep telling myself, you need to buy this, you need to buy this. And, I set it down here, I set it again up here, and I was like, I set it again down here, and I totally missed this whole thing. So, now, that's almost a perfect cup and handle.
Right?
Yeah. Which I did ride on Enviz. This cup, jagged cup, small handle, up. Now, I don't know if this can go up any higher. I'm getting a little nervous.
I mean, what was its all-time high? Or is it at its all-time high?
It is... It's at its all-time high right now. Hold on. Oh. Let me check Robinhood. See, the thing with this, it doesn't display its... I mean,
I just want to see, like, generally speaking, right?
That the all-time high is this peak right here.
Okay.
The all-time high is 1244. It is currently after hours at 1180. Okay. So it closed at 1154, but it's currently back up to 1180.
I think it's got a little bit more to run in it.
Yeah,
I think it might push 14.
You think so? I mean,
yeah.
There's sell orders at 14. There are. I'm a little worried about. Can you see? Yeah, you can see this on the graph. You see the MACD. It's about to just turn around.
Moving average?
Yeah, the moving average. It is about to turn around. On the 30-minute, if you zoom out a little bit on the 2-hour or 4-hour, which if you're holding for weeks, these are really the charts you need to be looking at. It's still climbing.
Yeah, I think that's what makes me think it has a little bit left to go in it.
Yeah. Now we bought 100 shares of Nokia at $7, right, for Naga Merah. Yeah. I was so confident in Nokia that personally I bought 200 shares. Well, I bought 100 shares at 7, and I bought another 100 shares at 680. So my average is 690. Yeah. So I had 200 shares at a slightly cheaper price, but still I doubled down on that because I was convinced.
I'm thinking. Well, I mean. Oh well, we're on microvision, but actually, if you go back to ALPP, Alpine, I think that probably might be our next play.
You think so? You think after it dumps?
Yeah. Well, I mean, think about it. It can't keep rising for a month, right?
Right.
And then so if we hold Nokia for the month, Nokia goes up. This goes back down. Once we take our bunch of profits from Nokia,
and then move it to
and we buy this dip.
ALPP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I mean so can you explain like what these guys do?
Okay. ALPP is it the battery one or is it the drone one? It's the drone one.
Software.
Yeah. Okay. This doesn't really make sense. They do drones. They do drones. A lot of U.S. is really moving away from a lot of Chinese companies, and a lot of the drones made right now are made in China.
Yeah.
So.
It still boggles my mind that it took them this long, but.
Yeah. Another one that we can trade on TD Ameritrade, but not Robinhood or. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Did I put it on our list here? I'll have to find it. Or is this the one that we're looking at?
What are you looking for?
It's the battery company, the one that recycles batteries. Oh, it's just my family.
Engaged in provision of software, automotive technologies. That sounds like drones.
Is this the one? Yeah.
Energy services. What was with that battery? Was that?
It's like AB something. I think I might have deleted it. I'll look that up and then I'll mention it.
Was it like AKBA?
No, it's ABB.
I mean, later. Let's just search. Go to the search bar.
Search bar, like for symbols.
Yeah, add a symbol. AB.
I won't be able. There's so many, dude. I won't be able to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Worth a shot.
Yeah. We might have to come back to it. Right now, our play is to hold Nokia.
We don't have really any other choice.
No. I mean, we can sell and go into another thing.
No. Don't sell when you're.
Yeah, when we're down. Yeah. This is another stock I'm in, and it almost looks like I want to see a cup and handle, but I don't think that's exactly it. What's happening right here?
Well, I mean, like, if it goes up, then you'll be like, oh, that was the
cup and handle, right? That was it. Yeah. Yeah, man. So that, I mean, that's the biggest thing that happened. There's really not much to talk about. It was basically we got caught in the middle of a revolution, and we
just want to be in our own corner making money.
Yeah. So yeah, there's really not much else to say. I'm really bullish on Nokia, and I am confused at how it is, and sorry about that. My family group chat is
pinging.
Yeah. Now this does look like accumulation, and there's gonna be a pop here at some point, but we'll just have to wait for it. See, okay, yeah. Now we didn't mention right here.
Man, it might be 2 months.
Earnings that dropped, right? This earning
dropped.
It didn't meet.
Oh, okay.
It was below expectations, so it dropped. But this earnings here exceeded expectations. So this is what I was looking for. Now this right here is what I was looking for,
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately that didn't happen. And part of it was the Nokia stock. I believe there was still some restrictions when earnings were reported. Restrictions weren't completely lifted until I think yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What day was yesterday? Friday.
Yeah.
We're still on Saturdays. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, and so that is the story of Naga Merah at the moment.
A sad tale right now. That's okay. We'll bounce back. It's whatever.
Yeah. It's growing pains. It makes for a better story.
60% growing pains.
Yeah, 60% growing pains. I mean, yep. We started with $1,000. We are down to.
And the funny thing is, just like in our own personal ones, we're doing a lot better than this, right?
Your crypto is doing great.
Yeah.
Mine. I made. I think. What did I make? Let's look. Let's look here. Let's look at my week. I made $692 this week.
Nice.
Yeah, and $692.
That's literally more than our losses, right? Like,
that's all. Now, granted, I have a lot more. I'm trading with like $3,000, not $400. But
yeah.
Now on my Webull account, I just made $100 into $200. So I mean, it's slow growing on my Webull account, but
it's growing, right?
But it is growing. But I can't seem to do that. Naga Merah is.
Well, I mean, it's because we're calling ourselves the Red Dragon, right?
Yeah, the Red Dragon. We're good at losing money.
We're good at losing money right now.
Oh, good lord.
But if you think about it, like, first of all, like, are we holding Nokia. Oh no, but I guess you said you're holding Nokia in your other personal one. Because the point I was trying to get is just like we're trying to go for stocks that none of us own, right?
No.
Right. Initially, I remember that was kind of like something that we wanted to like veer towards. But I mean, but you do own Nokia.
I do own Nokia. So no, I did buy Nokia after I bought Nokia for Naga Merah. Because I bought Nokia for Naga Merah, right? I put the order in, we bought it, and then I looked at it and I was like, shoot, man, I don't want to miss on this. And I bought my first 100 at $7, just like Naga Merah.
So, but before Naga Merah, you didn't own any Nokia at all?
No.
Okay, well, so then I guess my point kind of still stands then. Sort of.
Yeah.
As in, like, we're trying to go for stocks that none of us own.
Yeah. But if you remember, our first drop was because of NVIS. Now, if we had held the NVIS for what, it would have been like almost
a month.
6 weeks. It's like 6 weeks.
A month and a half, okay.
Yeah, like a month and a half. This would be our graph right now. See, if you remember way back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we bought NVIS like in this area,
and then we
rode this down. Yeah. And then we just couldn't. We jumped ship to buy. I think
that's another thing. We're trading too fast.
Yeah,
right.
We definitely are.
We got to slow down.
We definitely are, especially since we're going all in on one stock.
Yeah.
I think we're trading too often. I think we're jumping.
I think that means like from now on we just hold a stock for a month.
Yeah. So you might see a change in how these are made. We might. You know what? We wanted to do the company. What'd you call it? You mentioned it last night. It's for Nokia. You wanted to do
the valuation.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The discounted cash flow.
Yeah. So maybe every month, 4 Saturdays a month, right? We do a discounted cash flow, we do the earnings report, and then we do, we basically do our research.
Yeah.
The month before, and we hold for a month, but within that month, we do research.
Oh, and actually, that would give our little podcast show, whatever this is, some structure too.
Yeah. And so there's some gearing up, to like, hey, we're gonna this is the next company we're looking at.
That makes sense, actually.
Yeah. But just just an announcement, we're gonna hold Nokia for a while.
Yeah,
we're gonna hold Nokia for a while.
Bunker down.
Yeah, we're gonna see where it moves. I can't figure out why it's not jumping up, other than the fact that accumulation. This, like, back in crypto, this volume, this movement looks like accumulation, just people buying. Now, as long as the people are buying, right?
We don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, we don't have anything to worry about, because when they want to sell, they should be selling.
What's the support at? 4? I think so. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. Is there anything else you want to say? We didn't really go on too much tangents.
No. We don't really plan our tangents. Our tangents are just they just happen, right? If we don't have a tangent, we don't have a tangent.
Yeah. But yeah, this is where we're at right now. I guess we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
$425, man. It's still that's just painful. Like,
it's painful. It's painful, but I think we can do it.
Yeah. No, I think we'll make it eventually. It's just longer.
Yeah. It goes. I mean, it's gonna be an interesting story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we're back out over 1,000,
it'd be like, hey. We're back here.
We're proof you can bounce back from a bunch of losses.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like anything else Wall Street Bets is talking about, really? I mean, that's my only other thing that just like anything that really, like, catches your eye or anything like that.
Not really.
No,
I mean, I gotta do my
GMA, AMC.
Yeah, BB is still
Hold on.
here.
Expand the time frame.
Oh.
To, let's say the last two biggest 48 hours. Yeah.
48.
BB, Tesla, Gogo.
Nokia. Oh, Nokia has fallen down their list. See, and then a big problem was that everybody holding GMC and AMC were saying that BB and Nokia were distractions.
Oh.
No, they were saying it's like they're distractions. They were saying that silver was a distraction. trying to get you to diversify. And I mean, the thing with Wall Street bets, since
hold on, because like that could also just be like 40 chests from like the hedge funds, right? They just make a quick account, you know.
Yeah.
Taru.
Yeah. Well, the thing with Wall Street bets is that there's up here. If you're looking at this, there are what 8.6 million degenerates, right? And sometimes the people on here talk like they're kids, man. You got some folks on here that jump on and is like, hey, what's the next stock we're gonna pump up?
Which is illegal, by the way.
Yeah, and I'm like, and I immediately downvoted. It's like, kid, get your like.
Well, actually, hold on. Firstly, though, Wall Street Bets really isn't investing subreddit though.
No, it's not.
It's all about the YOLOs, buying the calls, naked, right? Naked calls and everything like that. So
before this was all on that lost porn. It was all posting how much you lost, and you got people. Hey, I just lost 70 grand on this thing. I just lost 100 grand on this thing. Yeah, there are folks on here that, and it's a bummer. I read a thing just the other day. It was this kid. He was like, hey guys, I'm in college. I'm paying for my food, my tuition, my everything, and I don't make a lot of money, and I feel like this Wall Street Bets community is my group. Like, like where should I start off? And then and I'm like, oh, this is heartbreaking.
Bro, go to like r/stocks or r/invest.
Every comment below that, because like Wall Street Bets is full of the most stupidest people you can ever like. Investing in GME is not a smart play. It is not a smart play. No smart investor would invest in GME. No smart crypto investor would invest in Dogecoin. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
But you got these folks on here that they're coming in for the quick cash, and you can see all the veterans on here and be like, listen,
get out.
Yeah. If you are in, you cannot invest in money you aren't afraid to lose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like you can't just go somewhere to get it's not as easy as being like, oh hey, let's pump up this stock and then make money. That's not what this Reddit is for. A lot of this Reddit before this whole thing happened there's a lot of due diligence happening. Now I'm in this one. I'm in Robinhood penny stocks. I'm in penny stocks. I'm in our investing, our stocks, our options. Right? You got to follow all these subreddits, and then you'll start seeing a whole bunch of patterns and whatnot. And then after that, I'm also in our NOK, our BNGO, our MVIS, right? Because those are stocks that I am
personally invested in. And the problem with those specifically is that you do have people hyping it up. Everybody on our Nokia is like Nokia to the moon. It's like, great, thanks guys, but give me some other news. Then you'll have the I wouldn't call them pessimists, but I guess realists that come in and be like, hey, this is what Nokia is. We have a lot of good news, but this is a long hold. And that's what it is. For MVIS, for BNGO, a lot of folks on there, they post the research and articles that these companies are coming out with. So it's helpful, but you need to know what you want to invest in, and you need to invest in money that if you go down to zero, you're chilling.
You're good. Yeah.
No, actually, I remember reading on the news, didn't someone take their own life?
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Really?
That was way back. Yeah, he lost
No, on GME.
On GME?
Yeah. This was about a week ago at Max, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I missed that one.
Okay.
I missed that one. I know
it was in Florida or something.
I know there was a story about some kid who lost 6-digit worth of. There was 6-digit loss.
Bro, I lost 6 digits before, man.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
just don't invest money you can't afford.
I've been losing. I've been making and losing. I've been consistently making and losing $1,000 for since I want to say December. It's weird because the more money you have in it, the more money you invest, right? The more you can gain or lose. And I've been doing this thing where I gain, and then my stop losses kick in and I lose, and then I gain and I lose, and then I gain and I lose. And I'm like, well, this is a whole bunch of weird. But every time you gain and lose, you learn. You know what I mean? You learn the patterns. You learn how to hold. For MViz, right? Mm-hmm. When I saw this up, right? I wrote it all the way up here, but then I also wrote it all the way down. But the lesson here was that this is MViz's all-time high, right? There's no TA to suggest any support for this parabolic move. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So since like there's been no other, like you can go all the way back, right? Like nothing's gone up that high. Wait, what? No. This was just recently. You gotta zoom all the way out. Hold on. No, wait. What? This is the point that I'm talking about right here. Okay? I just got lost.
Okay.
I just got lost. As you can see, that was its all-time high all the time. This is the graph. Just trading view is messing up. This right here is going to be this. Look, it's gonna yeah. See, now it looks like it's the all-time high, but it's only 350, right? This here. Scroll out. This went all the way up to $9. So the all-time high before this was $3.50. Yeah. Yeah. Right. I should have known that like a parabolic move up like that will come down. So I should have put a stop loss right under that.
Well, but it's just like that's always the other half of the equation, right? It's just like, where's it gonna stop?
Right.
Like when it's here, or when it's here, when will you know?
Right.
Will it stop,
when will you? Yeah. Right. When will you know? Yeah. No, that is right. These bumps right here. How do you know when? But I'm talking specifically like this line of like 6 candles of green. That I should have known, like, too good to be true. Put a stop loss in, and then save you from this. You know?
I know, but like, look at all these candles of green too.
Ah, that's true.
Right?
Yeah,
so
very true.
It's just
very true. Now, this does have the support like we were talking about. If you zoom out here, you can clearly see the cup and handle.
Support at $5. Yeah.
Yeah, and so now, you know. I was thinking about selling here, but I knew this wasn't as this is just up at the same level as the previous all-time high. So I knew it was gonna break this point, right? I wasn't sweating through this whole bit right here, but right here, I mean I gotta admit I was sweating the
Pretty
whole
nice
time.
bull flag right there though.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. That is a decent bull flag, and right here, like. I knew it wouldn't go all solid green. I did freak out a little bit when I went to a third red candle. But this is also back up at 1180.
Wow.
Yeah. So technically after hours, this last one, there's a green candle here that we can't see. But yeah, I mean that's that. What time are we at? We're at 58 minutes. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and call it pretty soon. Right. The short thing is
Hold.
Just like right here was it December 30th to if we held MVIS for a month, we'd be right there. And then at this point we would have seen the cup and handle.
Yeah.
And we would have held a little longer. So if we held can I get this on real quick? If we held MVIS for a month, right? What am I doing? Well, we bought like around here. If we bought MVIS for a month, we would be up 18%, right? But that also includes the cup and handle TA, which I'm pretty sure we both would have seen that and held it because I saw it right here. I saw the cup and handle around right here, and I was waiting for that handle. So yeah, I think we hold Nokia. See what kind of TA we can.
It's gonna be an interesting month, like for Nokia at least.
Yeah, and the thing with Nokia is that I'm also invested in Nokia, so I'm gonna be watching it. I got Microvision, MViz, Bingo, BioNano, and Nokia at this moment. Oh, and Atosa. I have this one, breast cancer. So I can't. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's another handle, but we'll see.
We'll see. We'll report back next week.
Yeah, we'll report back next week. All right, that's it.
That's it. Easy.
Thank you for watching.
See you next
We
week.
hope you guys have an awesome week. We'll see you next week. All right, bye.